Got to get a people. Give the people what they want. Bass, I'm back. Let me make sure this is recording. Yep, recording. Today we are doing springboard notes. And what this is creating equations from data. Okay? So we're going to split this bad boy in half. Here's going to be the rules. Here's going to be the work. So, to create an equation from data, first thing we do is make a table of values from your data. Okay? So what I mean by that is sometimes maybe you'll be given a table of values and sometimes you might need to make it up. In this case, I'm going to give you the table of values, right? So here's your table of values. This one is X, this one is Y. Actually, let me write that bigger. And make this a little even bigger for you. Here's a table of values. X, this is Y. This is going to stand for number of cups. And this one's going to stand for height. Everything you're doing with this, you want to make it come from a table of values, okay? It's just going to be easier. So let's go ahead and do this right here. And we'll say 1 cup will be 12.2. 2 cups will be a 13.7. 3 cups will be a 15.2. And 4 cups will be a 16.7. Okay? So I made a table of values for my data. Next, all right, what I want to do here is when I'm trying to create an equation for this, now I want to find a constant rate of change in your data, okay? Find a constant rate of change in my data, right? So that's when I'm going from here to here. What's the rate of change? Here's my rate of change. From 12.2 to 13.7, I could do 13.7 minus 12.2. And what's that, a 5? This is a 1. Right, my rate of change here is 1.5. Let's see, my rate of change here, 13.7 minus 15.2. Oh, look at this. It's 1.5. Our rate of change here is 1.5. So notice, my rate of changes between y's is constant, right? As long as I'm going from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and so forth, I have a constant rate of change of 1.5. So find any constant rate of change in your data. We've done that. Now there's a star. Remember, your rate of change is the same as a slope. Okay? Rate of change is slope. They're one and the same. So keep that in mind. When they're talking about rate of change and you're thinking slope. All means the same, okay? So I've found my constant rate of change. I'm feeling pretty good about this. So then I'm saying, okay, well, what do I do next? Part 3 says create equation, okay, where y equals your rate of change times x, okay? So in this situation, I'm going to go ahead and erase this, but in this situation over here, what happens now, you can probably do it underneath, it says y equals 1.5 times x, right? So, after you've done that, check to see what happens. Check to see what happens. Does this match your table? Okay? So let me check to see what happens. Let me plug in. I'm going to plug in 1 for x, so y equals 1.5 times 1. So y should equal 1.5. Is this true? No. Y is supposed to equal 12.2. Let me just check another one. It says y equals 1.5 times x. I'm going to plug in a 2 instead. So y equals 1.5 times 2, which is 3. Now, this doesn't work. Okay? So there's another step I have to take. So what's my next step? 4 says, if it doesn't match, add or subtract something from your equation. Add or subtract something to your equation to make it work. Okay? So I'm going to go with this situation here. I had y equals 1.5x. And when I did that, y equals 1.5 times 1, I end up with y equals 1.5. Right? This doesn't work. I need y to actually equal 12.2. So 1.5 plus what number will actually get me 12.2? So I can take 12.2 minus that 1.5 to figure out what I need to add to it. So let's see here. This becomes 0.7. It's like a 10.7 to me. Let's see, 12 minus 5 is 7. 10.7. So I'm thinking, well, what if I change this? And I now have y equals 1.5x plus 10.7. Let's see what happens. Well, I plug in 1, and I end up with y equals 1.5 plus 10.7, which gives me y equals 12.2. That's what I want. So I had the right rate of change. I just needed to up it up plus 10.7 more. Right? Let's see if it works for this next one. I get y equals 1.5x plus 10.7, and now I plug a 2 in. Y equals 1.5 times 2 plus 10.7. So y equals 1.5 times 2 is 3 plus 10.7. So y equals 13.7. It now works. So I saw that my rate of change was right, but I just needed to push everything up. I needed to add something to it to get to that 12.2 and that 13.7. So that's what I ended up doing there. So this is an introduction on how to create equations from data. Okay? Done. That's it.